Okay, folks, Bob McCarthy here with two of the greatest pro wrestling legends of all time. I'm here with the genius Lanny Poffo and WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ho! Right here at Strager Waterfront in the heart of Boston, Massachusetts. Gentlemen, it is so great being with you guys today. Hacksaw, how's it like coming back to Boston?
Well, I tell you, it's always great to come back, and I got to tell you, that was a good ho! That gets the blood flowing, gets the hair standing up on old Hacksaw, gets Hacksaw ready to go. But of course, we're having a great time here in Boston. This is a great club, coming to see all the folks here. Great to see Lanny again, and hey, everything is gorgeous, man. We're having a great time.
Great. I want to thank Dr. Bob and Dr. Marty Urban for making this happen. We're here in Strager Waterfront. You guys, it's great to have you back in Boston. Lanny, what are some great memories you have here at the Boston Garden?
Well, it was actually Boston that made the genius, because Chief Jay Strongbow said in front of a whole lot of people, "You can't be a heel, you're too good looking." I said, "Well, you're the ugliest man I've ever met, and you were a baby face. So how was the logic there?" So I grabbed the microphone and I said, "Watch this." And I said, let's see, what did I say? My name is Lanny Poffo. I always know what's up. The Bruins haven't got a chance to win the Stanley Cup. The Red Sox haven't won in years. I hope they never do. The Celtics are a travesty. The Patriots are too. And then Mark jumps in the ring, you know what I mean? And I make short work of him, because never give a sucker an even break. I caught him through the ropes before he ever had a chance. Ha!
Talk about getting some heat. Oh, absolutely, folks. You know, we had a curse here for a little bit. Now, you've gone against some of the biggest guys in wrestling. What about the 7'5", 500-pound nasty Andre the Giant right here in Boston? What are some great memories against the big man?
I tell you, Andre could be an irritable giant sometimes, I tell you. But actually, I had a good rapport with Andre, and that's why I was able to wrestle him so often. I wrestled Andre 54 nights straight with the big guy, you know. And I always joke, I get on a plane next to a businessman. The guy said, "Hey, I had a rough day at the office." I'd be like, "Brother, let me tell you, I just got done with a giant, and he still had villagers in his teeth from the night before."
Lanny, so it's so great to have you back here in Boston. Well, so I'm going to ask you, it was so great to induct in your brother in the Hall of Fame, and how was that experience like?
Well, I tell you the truth. Everybody said, "Boy, you look good that night." The fact is, I was wearing a lot of makeup. In fact, if you would have taken your finger and done that, it wouldn't have touched the epidermis.
Yeah, awesome. And Hacksaw, you've been doing a comedy show. Your book came out, The Hacksaw Jim Duggan Story, and you've been touring all around the United States and the world, telling some of your great wrestling stories. Tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to Belfast in a couple of weeks to go over there, and I tell folks in my stand-up show, if you want to hear some funny knock-knock jokes or jokes about your grandmother, then go somewhere else. It's not that kind of show. We're telling wrestling stories about Andre the Giant, ring stories about Jake the Snake Roberts, traveling with Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, wrestling type stories, and the folks really tend to enjoy it.
That's fantastic. Lanny, do you have a favorite opponent that you ever going up against, a feud or something, memory that strikes you?
Fabulous Moolah. I was the one that took those saggy boobs and gave her some support.
That's fantastic. And Hacksaw, I was talking to you earlier, the 1987 Slammy Awards, you and Harley Race wrestled all over the place. There was llamas, there was chickens, there was showgirls running around. It was one of the greatest brawls in television history. Who was idea with the farm animals? That Vince?
I don't know where the farm animals came from, but Harley and I, we fought through the whole Trump Plaza, through the casino, through the women's dressing room. We ended up with all the animals. Harley's fighting. He picked up a chicken by the head. Boom, he hits me with a chicken. He killed the chicken. They almost had to shut production down. Pete and everybody were so excited that he killed the chicken. And then we had Kentucky Fried for lunch, so it didn't make no sense.
All right, folks, I want to thank you so much for your time, folks. The legends have returned to Boston, Massachusetts. They don't get any better. They don't get any bigger than right here. The genius, the world's smartest man, Lanny Poffo, and this man right here.
Well, guys, just one thing to say. One thing those terrorists don't understand. Not only is this the land of the free, but the home of the brave. And as long as there's air and Hacksaw Jim Duggan's lungs, as long as there's blood pumping through my heart, I'll carry the flag of the United States of America. Give me a ho over there, guys.
USA! 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 USA!
Thank you for coming out tonight. This is an unbelievable event tonight. We are in Boston, Massachusetts, and we are at Strega Restaurant in Boston. And we are here with legends. Are you kidding me? Look at who we have here.
Well, you know, if you talk like that, nobody gets excited. You got to be a little bit more fired up. We're here. We're having a great time. Great food, great booze, beautiful women.
We got Lanny!
Yes, I'm so excited because
So excited.
these men saved my teeth. I was hours in the chair, and they put their tools in my mouth, and they came out with this beautiful smile. Los dientes es magnifico. Magnifico.
Listen, we are here tonight, and it's an unbelievable event. We're having a great dinner. We have fun tonight. Everybody's here. We're having fun. We're getting ready to come back to you, Boston. We're coming back with a big legend party soon.
But
You
before we
wait.
go,
But before we go,
let's do it together, guys. You with me, dog?
Buddy, you're
Hey!
back.